Right, this is a video about returning a value. So we're going to create a method that actually returns a value. So when we created the house or the building, we didn't need to return anything. All it did was output. But if I have a method where I want to find the perimeter or find the area or whatever of an object, I want that information in my main program, like in my client. I need to be able to use it. So just like square root and things like that, you know, we need that. So we need to return the actual perimeter. So we need to communicate back with the client. Okay, so these parameters right here, these are called explicit parameters. They are used to send information to the method. So when I'm calling it down here, find perimeter, I'm sending them information. I'm sending information. This 5 goes to the length, the 3 goes to the width. When I do that, I'm going to do the work. So it's length times 2. I'm pretending it's a rectangle. This is for demonstration purposes only. You should always have a purpose and be clear. Okay, so it's length times 2 and width times 2. Now notice I don't need a variable to do that. I can just send it right in the return statement if I want. Okay, so it should send back what, 16 or something? No, nice, yeah, 16. Okay, so it's going to take this information, figure out what the perimeter is, and send it back to find perimeter. Now, when I send the information back, perimeter becomes like a variable in itself. So what I mean is, like, it's actually holding on to the perimeter. So what I need to do is either create another variable that will hold on to it, or use it in some way. Say I could output it. So I could do another one, system.out. Now I could also, remember I could always put variables in here. I could output the perimeter, but I could also just run find perimeter in here with 2 other variables. So it wouldn't matter. So with a variable, with another number. Okay, just remember this one you'll be able to see. Okay, because we're outputting it, we'll actually, when we're testing it, be able to see it. And this one here, you have to use it. You got this perimeter here, you got to do something with it or else it's kind of pointless to have. Okay, let's see what I did. Again, I just wrote this right now, so me and my mistakes. Notice they're both here. Notice this int here means there has to be a return value. Oh, 30. Okay, that doesn't seem right to me, but hey. Oh, because it's, see, I was thinking it was this one, but it was this one. So yeah, that's 30. Okay, so that's how we have to somehow do something when we don't have a void here. Okay, so when there isn't a void here, there must always be a return statement. So I could also make this do something that's called overloading, or I could just kind of do it this way. We'll talk about overloading at another time. If I could create all these guys as doubles if I want. Okay, and when I do that, it's going to return type double, but obviously there's going to be an issue here because this isn't. It's going to take this and send it back here. So that can be a double of type double. You can send back a string, you can send back objects, but we don't know what those are yet. So we can send back anything that we want. Any value can be sent back. Just remember, if you're using it, what kind of value is being sent back. So these two should be doubles, and in this case they're ints, but that's not a problem for this. And then this one is the value that's coming back. Okay, so you can almost do this if you wanted to also. It's kind of pointless because they're all integers, but you can see that these two are sending up integers and what's coming back is a double. Okay, It's going to then have, so it's going to have a decimal place when it runs. 30.0. Okay, so that is returning a value. If you want to communicate with the method, you send it explicit parameters, and then it comes back as a return statement. It comes back and kind of stores it in the method name, if you want to think about it that way, and sends it into either a variable that you've created, or you can just output it to look at it. All right, have a good day.